Hello everyone. 8:01. I'm 1 minute late, but I was getting my cup of tea. Priorities. And we are at our welcome party. I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna wait and see who joins. If you're joining, please click a like, comment, tell me who you are and where you are joining me from. The more people that like and send me little bing bings, the more we will get seen. And I want everyone to join in this free challenge, as many people as possible. Hello Sophie, yay! Hello Lisa. And yeah, just come and press a like, press a heart, say hello to me, tell me what you're drinking. You know I always like to have a chat about the tea, the water, the wine, the Guinness, whatever it is, whatever your tipple is. If you wonder what I'm doing here, I'm pulling my dog's ears while I wait. It's very therapeutic, stroking dog's ears, if you like dogs, that is. Yeah, tell me who you are, tell me where you're watching. Don't be shy. This is a party. Everybody here must feel welcome. I want you all to feel welcome and safe. So let me know where you are and how your day has been. It has been a lovely day. I don't know what you've been doing today. I did a really long walk this morning. Hi Mel, lovely to have you here. Yeah, so I got up and went for a walk with a friend and we did a 3-hour hike. Very muddy, but lovely, no rain. Felt really energized, came home, had a lovely brunch, nice coffee, and then I did some work on my challenge, ready for you. And then I had a lovely roast dinner at my daughter's house. So I've had a lovely day. Oh, Jackie, I've got a lovely glass of water. Well, funny you should say that. The last challenge we did in August was water, drinking water. So I have got my water here, but I've also got my turmeric tea. I'm a bit of an addict with my turmeric tea. Lisa having a cup of tea. Love it. Yes. So, quick sip of the tea, quick sip of the drink. And we're going to get cracking. And the first thing I'll say is, I know that a lot of people who have joined this challenge can't join live and they're going to be watching on replay. So if you're watching on replay, hello, please comment when you're watching on replay. In the comments, just write replay, because then I can see who's watched on replay, who's watched live. And it's really important that we interact on this challenge. The whole point of it is that we're here as a group and that we support one another. Remember, things work a lot better when we are there sharing our experiences, sharing our feedback, talking about our wins, talking about our gripes, talking about things that are challenging us. If we do that openly in this group, we are going to help one another so much. On the water challenge, just because I am giving the challenge, and obviously my business is all about health and fitness, and that's what I've done for 13 years, it doesn't mean that I don't learn. I learned some amazing nuggets of information from the last challenge and from everybody sharing tips on the group. So please share, and please don't be afraid to do that. So, I have made some notes here and I'm going to be talking to you about the challenge that we are doing this time. Last time we did the challenge on water. This time we are doing the challenge on how to build a healthier relationship with the food that you eat. This is such a valuable and important topic. We all have to eat. Food is how we function. If we don't eat, we're not going to stay alive. So it's important that we tackle this because there's so many reasons around why food can become a barrier for people. And it's something that I hear all the time. So that's why this challenge this time is about this subject, how to build a healthier relationship with the food that you eat. So I've written some notes and I'm going to tell you a bit about the challenge. So over the next 4 days, we're going to learn some of the nutrition secrets that I've used on myself and that I have used with clients of mine, and I've coached clients. And these secrets, I'm going to share some of them with you over the 4 days, will work 100% if you apply them. They will seem simple. So at the first you'll think, so a lot of the things I may talk to you about, you may know, or you may have heard of, or you may have tried implementing over your lifetime. You may have had periods where you try and implement them, but the way I teach them to you may make them easier. So I want you to stick with me. So the thing that I wanted to talk to you about, which I have written here, let me just take my notes off so I can lift them up, is the biggest thing that I want you to focus on first is think about all of the reasons that you want to make change, because there's different reasons for everybody. People's reasons for wanting change with their future health and fitness vary hugely. Some people want to transform their body. Some people are worried about food labeling and food shaming. It may be to improve your health. You may have an illness, or you may have been told by the doctor the onset of an illness, and that may have triggered you the thought that you're thinking, do you know what, I need to really address this. You may want to build strength and grow muscle and change the way your body looks, the shape of your body. You may want to increase your energy, change your mood, change your sleep routine. All of that is very, very possible through our diet. You may want to stop stressing about what you eat. You may be one of those people that constantly worries about what you eat, and you food shame, and you get anxiety about going out. Or you may be somebody who's been on a cycle of yo-yo dieting. This is really common. I hear it all the time. So whatever your reason, I want you to think now what your reason, it may be some of all of those reasons. I know through my life, I've had reasons where some of those reasons have come to my mind, and I'm like, yeah, that's the reason now. And then in a year, it's a different reason. And sometimes the other reason comes back. So just try and identify what it is that's making you want to make a change. If you've just joined, send me a like and say hello. Don't worry if you were late. Don't worry, it's just lovely you're here. Hello, Heather. Hello, Helena. Hello, Josie. So this challenge is going to give you the tools to help you or your friends or your family. So think about it. What I'm going to educate you in, you can use for all of your family. Think how important it is how our behaviours affect the people around us. Our behaviours affect our children, our friends, our family, our partners, because we are so ruled by, well, not ruled, but we're very much influenced by other people's actions, especially when we live with them. And we know how much children are affected by that. So all of the things I'm going to teach you will be gold mine tools to carry through. So we've got some great stuff coming up. I love talking about nutrition, and I love talking about food because I love food. I think about food a lot. So it is something close to my heart, and it's something that I really, really focus on to try and support people with this, because I don't believe in constant calorie counting, beating yourself up, always thinking that you have to assess everything you eat. We know that calorie counting is scientifically a proven way that you're going to lose weight. We know that. So I'm not poo-pooing the science. Calorie counting works, and it works really well if you're on a weight loss diet, or you're on a diet to transform your body and you're a bodybuilder, or you're entering a competition. However, there are many other ways that are mentally more supportive to us long term than doing that. And it's not sustainable. And I don't think it's mentally positive for us to constantly go on a cycle of calorie counting and assessing and recording everything we eat. There are much simpler ways to do this. Trust me. So yeah, you're going to learn lots of skills, and you're going to be able to carry them through to your family. So that's a win. That's a big, big win. So yeah, whether you may as well be somebody who's nailing it at the moment. You may be somebody who feels like you've got a real handle on your food and that you're really healthy and that you are very much in control of your diet, of your weight, of how you eat. But there still may be some little nuggets in here that will change the way you think or help you build habits. And let's be honest about this. The thing I'm all about is habit building. That's what this group is about. That's what I try and teach people. So this is all about building healthier habits around your food. So even if you are nailing it with your nutrition, you feel like you've got a good knowledge of it, there are some things you may be able to just nail down on the habit building. And the habit building is everything, because once you've built these habits, that's how they become sustainable. Once they're habits, you're consistent with them, they're sustainable, and that's when all the magic happens. So that's what I'm really, really hoping that you will be able to achieve from doing this. So I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about why I'm qualified to talk to you about this and who I am. If you don't know me already, most of the people in this group know a bit about me, but so for 12 years I've worked in fitness. Very much passionate about strength, and in the last 5 years I've moved very much into supporting women, mainly 40 plus women, late 30s to 40 plus women who are busy, who are juggling lots of things, and it's hard for a lot of them to find the space and the energy and the time to manage their health and fitness. So I very much work with supporting women in this journey and managing all the other things that come along with that. So that stage of our life is often lots of stuff going on with family, children, partners, careers, change in hormones, change in the way we're living our lives. A lot of people are going through relationship changes, career changes, and all of these things can have a big effect on the way we eat. Emotional, because eating is an emotional thing, and that's a lot of why our eating habits can change so massively due to big changes in our lifestyle. So when things happen in our lifestyle, all of a sudden, sorry I keep doing this, I've got a real itch in my back tonight, I don't know what it is, it's niggling me. We can have real shifts in the way we are and our relationship and behaviours towards and around food. I don't know about you, but if I've got stress in my life, I can't eat. I just can't eat. I feel really sick. I have that empty feeling in my stomach, and I could go ages without food. So it's not good for me because I'm depleted of energy, emotional because of something that's happened or a challenge that's really stressing me out, and then I can't eat. A lot of people I know, they do the other thing. They may have an emotional challenge or a difficult situation or trauma in their life, and they want to eat, or they use food as comfort, or there's a type of food that they resort to, a sugar or alcohol or whatever it is. It's usually led by an emotion, it's a trigger. So that's a big thing that we're also going to look at, and that's why through my work working with women and working with women who've wanted to get fitter and stronger and healthier, and often it relates to their weight, it can be lots of other things as well, but often it relates to their weight. When we nail it down, it's more than just they enjoy eating sugar. There's other reasons around it. So it's a really important subject that we have with ourselves to sit there and go, let's work out and find out some of the reasons behind it. Because if we work out some of the reasons behind it and our behaviours, that's a big part of the job done. I hope you agree with that. How we feel is everything. And I say that all the time. So it's really important to be open on this challenge with yourself. So we're going to be sharing stuff in the Facebook group. So I'll explain to you how the challenge is going to work. So we're going to have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 20 minutes maximum every evening at 8 p.m. live. If you can't make it live, I'll be emailing a replay of the video to everybody who's registered. So if you haven't registered, you've just come on the group, make sure you register your email address, else you won't get the live email replays. But they will also be posted in this group, so you can catch up by watching the videos in the group. So we'll be going live, and every night we will be focusing on a different aspect of a step to shift our behaviour around our relationship with food. And I will teach you some simple strategies to implement that step into your life. As I said at the beginning, they may feel really simple and you may think that's obvious or that's not going to make a difference. Trust me, just you have to bear with me and go till the end and put all these little steps together. And if you did my water challenge in August, you'll know that it all makes sense. It's not just doing day 1, it's doing day 1 to 4, because they all combined create something at the end. And then next Sunday, a week today, I will be doing a mini masterclass with you, and I will talk to you about the 4 simple steps on how to sustain your healthy relationship with food for life. I will give you the 4 simple steps to sustain that. So 20 minutes, maximum 25 minutes every evening. The things you need to bring to these lives is a pad and a pen. I always have a highlighter as well. These are like everything to me, my highlighters, because I highlight little things, or if I'm learning or listening to someone and there's something they say that I think, oh, I really want to remember that, I just highlight it. And I always have a pad with all of my notes for challenges or my learning or education in it. So I suggest you just have a pad that you're going to use for learning and challenges or anything to do with your growth journey, and a highlighter if you haven't got one, just a pen, and bring your cuppa, whatever you need to bring. And 20 minutes every evening, we're going to be learning a simple step. Then at the end of the 20 minutes, I will set you a task. So every evening there will be a task. The task will relate to what we've been talking about, and you will need to go into the Facebook group and post under the thread. And each night I will write day 1, challenge day 1 thread, and there'll be the question of what the task was, the homework, and then you need to complete the task by writing below in the comments what the answer is to your day 1 task, day 2, day 3 and day 4. And complete all 4 days of the challenge to be in it with a chance to win one of the prizes. I've got prizes that I'll be talking about in the end. So the only way you can win the prizes is by completing all 4 days of the challenge tasks and writing your task homework in that thread. It has to be below the right thread. But if you're stuck or you're not sure on anything, just message me. I'm very active in the group. I always get back to everyone. Remember, if you can't join live, you can catch up either on the email. You can email back your answers if you're not on Facebook, or you can just go into the Facebook group afterwards and do it. If you want to do all of the homework on day 4, you can. As long as you've done it all by the Sunday, a week today, of the masterclass where I'll be giving out the prizes, it doesn't matter when you do it. You can watch all 4 videos in one go and do all the homework together. As long as it's done by this time next week, you will be in a chance to win one of the prizes. So, the prizes. What are the prizes? In January, my 28-day program launches. It launched in September. A lot of people have already done my 28-day program, From Frazzled to Fearless in 28 Days. It's a fantastic program, especially for women. It's online. It teaches you how to build simple, healthy habits without the overwhelm. So it gives you really simple steps. There's a private Facebook group just for the group. There's an app, everything you follow on the app. There's workouts live with me during the challenge over the 28 days. It teaches you about water, it teaches you about movement, steps, the benefits of all of these habits. And that launches in January, Monday the 9th of January, it's relaunching. One of the prizes is to win a place on my program, that program. So that will be the prize one, a place on my 28-day program from Frazzled to Fearless, which launches January the 9th. Another prize number 2, is a month's subscription on my app, which is 24/7, where you get a library of workouts, which is body strong, kettlebells, animal flow, movement, flexibility, stretches, wake up and stretch, advanced workouts, beginner workouts, core workouts, body weight workouts. There's loads on there. So you'll get a free month's subscription to that, is the second prize. And the third prize is a 30-minute Zoom strategy one-to-one with me. So you'll have a Zoom strategy call with me where you can talk to me about anything to do with your health and wellness and fitness, and ask me anything, advice on anything, feedback on how I suggest you move forward, advice on anything to do with current fitness levels, on your weight, strategies to implement things for your future wellness, anything to do with health and fitness. You can just have a chat to me about cups of tea if that's what you want, but that is the prize, a 30-minute one-to-one strategy call with me. So they're the 3 prizes, and I will be announcing them a week today. So you have to do all 4 days homework and write the homework answers in the threads by this time next week in order to win one of the prizes. So on that note, we're going to finish now. I want to just say, follow the steps of this challenge and it will work. Simple steps work. I say it all the time, simple steps go a long way. Just follow the steps. Consistency is key. Stay with it. Okay? Number 1. Each day, the little step you make will build to achieving a bigger goal. I promise you. Trust me on that. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. 1 little brick, 2 little bricks, 3 little bricks, and then they've built a whole Colosseum. So you've just got to take your time and be patient and have belief in it. Whether you're healthy or not, or you think you've already got most of your nutrition nailed, stay with it, because you never know what you might hear from somebody else. I have worked in this industry for years, and I'm always learning from my clients and from other people. We're always learning. So I'm really, really excited about this challenge. I love talking about nutrition. I love talking about food. I love talking about positively changing women's futures, because we can. And the more that we stick together and support one another, the more successful we will be. What do you think about that then? Comment below and tell me whether you're up for this challenge and how you're feeling. And are you ready? Don't be shy. Are you ready for tomorrow's challenge, day 1, 8 p.m, where I'm not going to tell you what we're going to be talking about, but we are going to be talking about some really, a really good step number 1 tomorrow evening. Looking forward to it, Sophie. Yay, definitely up for the challenge, says Mel. Brilliant. I am so excited. So, if you're watching on replay, please comment below. Let me know by putting replay. And remember, this group is a safe space. You can ask any question in the group. I just want to remind everyone of that. It's not just me that can write in the group. You can post something in the group. You can go on the group and go, hey, really excited for the challenge, or guess what? I had a pizza today, but I made it with a cauliflower base and it was really tasty. Or you could just say, I'm feeling really cruddy today. Has anyone got any tips for a pick-me-up? Anything you want to share on this group. It's a safe group for women. I monitor it's a safe group. It will never not be a safe group, just so that you know that, because I've got my beady eyes on it, and I want to create this really nice safe space for everyone to feel like they can come together. And the best way we learn and support one another is sharing. So I'm really, really looking forward to the challenge. Sophie, I've fallen off the rails since I've been ill. Time to get back on track. It's so easy for us to fall off the rails and for our behaviours to shift through one thing happening. We can get sick. Something can happen in our personal circumstances. Something can happen to somebody else and it really affects us emotionally. The knock-on effect of trauma and stress is huge and it should never be poo-pooed. And it's the biggest thing is why I say to people, don't overwhelm and try and do everything. Be kind to yourself is my biggest tip that I always say. Remember, be your own cheerleader. Be kind to yourself. Say something good to yourself every day. That's the most important thing. That's why we do things with small steps, not with huge overwhelm. So Sophie, well done for joining the challenge. And we are going to get back on it. And we're going to make some great inroads. So I hope you're ready. Tomorrow evening, 8 p.m, I shall see you here. If you know anyone who benefit from this, send them the link, send them the emails that I've been sending you, and let them know about the challenge. And I'll see you all tomorrow.